Welcome to Story Craft Portal, where we uncover the world's deepest truths hidden beneath ancient stones and forgotten ruins. Today, we dive into the mysterious heart of Machu Picchu, not just for its beauty, but for the secret chambers and underground tunnels that remain untouched, sealed away for centuries beneath this sacred Incan site. Imagine a place so sacred, so deliberately hidden, that even after over 100 years of discovery, no one has dared to fully unlock its underground secrets. What if below the iconic terraces of Machu Picchu lies forbidden knowledge, ancient rituals, and sealed tunnels designed to protect something the world was never meant to find? These aren't myths. They're whispered truths from archaeologists, locals, and newly uncovered evidence that could change everything we know about the Inca civilization. This isn't just a story. It's a historical alarm bell ringing from deep within the Andes. For more than 100 years, Machu Picchu has stood silently in the Andes. Tourists come for the views, but researchers come for the questions. One question remains louder than all. What lies beneath? Locals speak of sounds from below, echoes where there should be stone. In recent scans, scientists detected deep geometric voids underground. Not natural caves, but precise and intentional hollow spaces. Why would the Incas build what they never intended to reveal? Some say it's where sacred rituals were buried forever. Others believe it hides relics too dangerous to expose. Modern archaeologists face heavy restrictions from Peruvian authorities. Only surface-level digs are permitted in most areas. Still, whispers from inside continue to fuel global curiosity. Some maps hint at sealed entrances behind stone walls. Even drones have picked up faint, unnatural energy signatures. This is more than a myth. It's an unexcavated truth. Machu Picchu. Secret chambers. Underground tunnels. What were they hiding and why? In part 2, we search for the first opening. Beneath Machu Picchu's stone pathways, something ancient waits in silence. In 2020, a private research team used thermal imaging near the Temple of the Sun. They found consistent heat patterns forming rectangular shapes under the earth. These weren't random. They matched the dimensions of typical Inca ceremonial chambers. Locals say the area is cursed, and guards often avoid it at night. One elder claimed a relative vanished decades ago while exploring a cave nearby. Despite local warnings, the research team returned with non-invasive tech. This time, their scan showed a narrow passage starting beneath a collapsed stairway. Its shape was too perfect to be natural. Could this be the entry point to the lost inner network of tunnels? If so, it's been right beneath tourists' feet for years. But getting clearance to explore further was almost impossible. Some archaeologists began pushing quietly through legal channels. Others turned to digital mapping and drone-based studies. Pressure built as leaked footage hinted at blocked chambers. The Inca didn't just build for beauty. They built to preserve, protect, and possibly hide. In part 3, we follow a team that broke through. In early 2023, an independent exploration team received unofficial access. Their goal was simple: confirm whether the rumored underground tunnels truly exist. They entered through a narrow fissure near the original stairway base. Inside, the air grew colder and the walls turned smooth and angled. Unlike natural caves, these walls showed intentional carving patterns. Faint symbols were etched into the stone, unknown and undeciphered. 30 meters in, their lights revealed a sealed stone door. It stood upright, flawless, with no visible hinges, just silence behind it. The team set up scanners to read what lay beyond. The results were chilling. A hollow room, circular, perfectly shaped. Objects inside appeared elevated, as if placed on platforms. Pressure sensors warned not to force entry. It was rigged to collapse. Why was it protected so heavily? What did the Incas fear losing? Or what did they fear being discovered by future generations? The team marked the site, gathered data, and left it untouched. But one explorer claimed to hear a voice. Not from the team. Not an echo. Something older. In part 4, the story takes a dangerous turn. After the exploration, team members began experiencing strange symptoms. 1 developed disorientation and claimed vivid dreams of stone corridors. Another began drawing symbols identical to those found inside the tunnel. Back at base, Audio devices used during the scan were reviewed. In one clip, a faint rhythmic sound played behind the team's voices slowed down. It resembled a voice repeating a pattern in Quechua. A linguist translated the pattern. Do not enter. It is sealed for a reason. The team was shaken, unsure if the voice was real or psychological. But the timing, the words, and the symbols all aligned. Pressure mounted to reveal their findings publicly, but agencies warned them to stay silent. Rumors of cultural violation and spiritual disturbance began to circulate in Peru. Locals performed cleansing rituals around the mountain's base for protection. Meanwhile, unauthorized researchers tried accessing the site, but were caught. One man disappeared for 14 hours. He returned. Refusing to speak, he handed over a small object wrapped in cloth that was metallic, covered in the same markings as the sealed door. What did he find? Or bring back? In Part 5, the investigation reaches its final, shocking conclusion. The object found was unlike anything traced to Inca artifacts. Made of unknown metal, it was cold, smooth, and slightly magnetic. Under UV light, its carvings shifted, almost alive, almost reactive. Experts tested the material, but found no known earthly match. That was neither gold, nor silver, nor any composite used in ancient times. The carvings matched the symbols near the sealed chamber perfectly. Then, something unexpected happened. The scans of the chamber changed. The empty room now showed movement. Something had shifted inside. Security footage confirmed no one entered, yet the layout had evolved. The Peruvian government declared the area off-limits indefinitely. Official reports called it natural interference, but researchers disagreed. Multiple teams were shut down. Funding was pulled overnight. The object was sent to a secure international lab, and then vanished in records. No transfer papers. The trail went cold in 72 hours. The man who returned it hasn't spoken a word since this day. The chamber remains sealed. Its purpose unknown. Its warnings ignored. Its contents untouched. Was it a vault, a warning, or something not meant for us? Machu Picchu's underground tunnels, secret chambers, and ancient warnings. This is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a truth we may never be ready for.